Jim, thanks for joining us. So how different is today going to look than normal?
Well, thanks for having me. It's going to be a little bit different. We opened up 15 of our locations for outdoor dining last week in Pennsylvania. So we do have a little bit of practice under our belts, and we'll start New Jersey at 11:30 this morning.
What do the economics look like for you right now, just given the fact that you have to have such limited capacity with outdoor dining and spacing the tables? I mean, how long are you able to operate like that?
So the economics were desperate a week ago when we were comping at 20% of sales with just takeout. But things began to look up this week. We're comping at 59% of sales with outdoor dining. So it's a good start. It's not going to get the job done forever, but it's certainly a great start.
Sant, once you started outdoor dining in Pennsylvania, is that right? So what is it the customer response seemed to be? Were you at capacity or thereabouts for the restaurants that were open when the weather was nice?
We were. We had we opened up on June the 4th, which was a Friday. Of course, it poured rain from 2 to 10, so the first day was kind of a washout. But we do have a lot of Four Seasons rooms that open completely to the outside with a roof. So we were still able to do some dining. But the customer feels very, very, I think they're content with the outdoors. It's a little bit safer, I think they believe. And to sit outside in this beautiful weather, you couldn't ask for a better start.
Jim, you had almost 2,500 employees, or have almost 2,500 employees when you're at full capacity, I guess. How many people are you, or how many employees are you bringing back? And are you having any trouble? You know, we've heard that some people are making more money with the bonus unemployment than they otherwise would, and therefore are reluctant to return to work.
I have to say we have tremendous employees, and there was no difficulty in getting employees back to work. Our servers, our bartenders, they do very well. We're a busy restaurant. And of course, with the extra $600 plus the unemployment, it might have been better for some people to stay home. But I think they see the future. They see the opportunity to get back where they were. And it worked out really well for us.
What are your expectations when it comes to actually being able to have people dine indoors when you get to that phase in Pennsylvania and New Jersey? And sort of how are you planning on staging it, both with your employees and how you approach your customers?
So when we put our plan together, we were looking at probably 50% when we got inside. Now, obviously, after a week under our belts outside and comping at 59, we could hit 70 with a little bit of luck. That would be great. Now, after talking to different restaurateurs around the state and around other states in the country, I think the outdoor dining is the safeness of the outdoor dining in the guest's mind may not turn the exact same thing once you get inside. But setting up our dining rooms, changing everything around, being able to get all the tables 6 feet apart. But if we can keep the outdoor dining, that should help also. And then the other piece to the puzzle is there still is a lot of people getting takeout. Where our takeout ran at 5% of sales, we've got some stores still comping at 50% of sales with takeout.
I see that you are requiring guests to wear masks while entering the restaurants, and then I guess they can take them off while they're seated to eat. You also say no more than 8 people can sit together. I mean, how do you enforce these type of rules? Do your servers ask people to leave?
You know, the guests have been great. I have to say, we have changed it a little bit. At the front door, we have a manager at the front door, and if the guest doesn't have a mask when they come in, we very nicely ask them to go back to their car and get their mask. But if they don't have a mask, period, we just give them a mask. And you really have to have your mask on just till you're seated. And then if you get up to go to the bathroom, you got to put your mask back on or to leave the restaurant. But we provide masks to anyone that's forgot their mask.